But first, racial profiling has been front and center in the national conversation over the past year and even longer. A member of Chicago's theater community turned his personal experience into a short film with the help of the Chicago Puppet Festival. Here's a look at a one-man, one-puppet show about the consequences of walking while black. Producer Mark Vitale has this story.
It's not about me, right? It's about the puppet. It's about making sure that I put all of my energy into him, where he's looking, what he smells, what he hears.
Jarrell Henderson demonstrates how he moves JL, his avatar and co-star of a new short film.
I don't drive, and I get stopped by the police at least 3 times a year. Just walking home from bars, from school, going to or coming from work. Like simple, everyday things that become not so simple and not so ordinary.
I saw the cop car pull up. As I walked past, I saw it stop. Ugh.
When he's out in public, Henderson is hyper-aware.
Where are my hands? How am I standing? Do I look aggressive? Will I look aggressive enough for them to stop me? That I don't want to make a natural movement that projects aggressiveness to someone else that might cause them to end my life.
But all I really heard was, you fit the description, you fit the description, you fit the description.
It is something he's had to deal with his entire life.
The first time I was followed in the store, I was 8 years old. And I didn't know what was happening, so I asked the guy if he had a problem. I resent the fact that I have to break down my human movements because breathing the wrong way or shifting my weight might be seen as an act of aggression for someone who has a weapon and is allowed to discharge that weapon, and I don't have that. I don't understand why the police get to panic with guns and black people who get stopped don't get to panic. That makes no sense to me.
Henderson's stage credits include directing, writing, and performing. He created this haunting version of the Pied Piper of Hamelin, produced by renowned puppet artist Heather Henson, Jim Henson's daughter. Henderson's latest work may be his most personal, even though it depicts a common experience.
So many times, the situations that I find myself in because I happen to be black, I'm not sure if it's reality or if it's just in my own mind. And so when pieces like this are created and other people say, no, you're not crazy, these things happen, you're not alone.
To them, I am the bear.
Whoever can find a message of helpfulness or joy inside of this, or just sometimes the joy that comes from knowing that other people are angry and upset as well. Other people are fed up. Enough, right? That's really what it's all about, right? Beginning to take care of yourself and heal yourself so that you can then help heal others, hopefully.
For Chicago Tonight, this is Mark Vitale.
Jarrell Henderson's film is called I Am the Bear. It's now available for free viewing via the Chicago International Puppet Theater Festival. You can join us online for more details.